All right, guys, we are back. Let's go ahead and scoot in just a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if the lens adjusts. Can I adjust the lens to zoom out a little bit more? Or? No? Okay. I am Xandit here with Goose from BU.
Hello.
We're about to start Rocket League. I think this is winter side still, right? Yep. Winter side finals into grand finals. University of Mount Union, who has been absolutely eating up the competition this weekend, and Indiana Tech, who are just, Enzo and Velocity is just, they're both amazing players. So to see these two teams kind of go up against each other is going to be, really exciting to watch tonight. Or I guess I'm still on night brain this morning.
No, yeah, these two teams is going to be a very fun game to watch. Very high-level players. I'm excited to see two teams here. Very excited to see how Zanny plays tonight, or this morning. He's been playing great all season, and yeah, just excited to get this game going.
Seems like we are just now starting to load up.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting for them to join their teams, but kind of de-icing each other a little bit.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing here that we're going to end up seeing out of this is, regardless, whoever wins this is most likely going to have to face Cleveland State University.
Mm-hmm.
And we unfortunately saw University of Mount Union just absolutely lock down their defense against Cleveland State. And that doesn't bring the most hope there because Indiana Tech also has like an insane defense.
Yeah.
So I think that's where this kind of comes in between these two, is that I'm excited to see what adaptations they make to each other, because these are both very conservative teams that play very safe and go for, very mechanically skilled plays and setups.
Mm-hmm. Like right there, we have Rush already going for an air dribble play. We have Indiana Tech already on the offensive line. Might be an open here. Shot for Icy. Off the post. Thunder.
And there we
Gets
go.
The first goal.
Nice follow-up there from Thunder. Salvaging that nice shot on goal there from Zanny. Or
Wow.
I guess Icy,
Yeah, great play. Great counterattack. They just hold their line. The first attack they get, they score. Very well done by Mount Union.
Yeah, Mount Union's just been playing like crazy this week.
We go 50 in the corner. Great clear by Mount Union.
Huge touch
Velocity
there
in the
from
pass.
Velocity. Yep. You see probably a 50-50. Nope, a little late there from Velocity. Blue is going to follow it up, and it's past the defense. Resh coming in, hopefully going to pass it off.
my
And there we go.
goodness.
Velocity gets the nice shot
What
on
a
goal.
play.
You saw Resh prepared as well, getting ahead of the ball to bump Thunder
Great
there.
bump.
And there's Velocity in.
Wow, great play. Again, Indiana Tech, their offense is very good, pushing Mount Union back against the ropes. Looks like Mount Union has to focus on their counterattacks.
Speaking of that is a
Boston shot.
huge shot from Velocity right there. Thunder coming in, getting it out of the corner, but passing it off the Bluey there. Bluey's
Great
going for the demo, gets a nice stall.
And a shot,
Velocity
Great
gets
save.
bumped, unfortunately.
almost roll one there. Reshi, triple reset. Great
Huge.
clear by Thunder.
Good 50-50 there from Velocity.
Tries to find the mid-air.
Yep, unfortunately, Zanny's going to pass it off to Thunder.
With the cross shot.
And there we
Well
go, Icy
done.
gets the nice follow-up.
2 attacks, 2 goals for Mount Union. That's very great offense. Make sure their counterattacks are perfect here. Mount Union.
Icy going for the air dribble, flubbing it up just a little bit there.
Great dunk by Reshi. Thunder with the
gonna
clear.
get the clear there.
And some space.
Off the wall, Blue is
Maybe a
going to get
shot.
to it, and
Zanny
gets it in.
3-1. 3 attacks, 3 goals for Mount Union.
Yeah, that was a really unfortunate ankle off the ceiling there for Bluey. Velocity just being a little bit too high to get an angle on that ball. All right, here we go at the kickoff. Indiana Tech can still come back from this very easily.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, they're just really filling each other out at this point. This is game 1, so.
Cross.
But, I mean, Mountain Union's just playing like crazy right now.
Blue with the air dribble. Dunked by Zanny. Might have a shot 50 here. Okay, fakes. Not working in their favor. Blue, great clear. 50s off Thunder. Thunder playing 50s, beautifully done. Holding their midline. Blue air dribbling to the net. Looking like a threat. Shoots it far post.
Ooh, it's
Rushy with
right in
the
the
finish.
corner, and there's the rebound.
Great play by Indiana Tech.
And I mean, we're already at 5 goals, and we're only halfway through the game. That's crazy. Ashland
game
versus
so
St. Xavier was really, really slow. They're both dead even in terms of skill. So it's just like they were just.
Yeah, the changeup is crazy.
Yeah. But then you have 2, you know, hot shot teams here,
Oh, yeah.
and you get some very fast game.
Oh, yeah. Bluey looking for a double. Gets
Ooh,
it.
gets a double, and that's
Wow,
in.
tie the
Indiana
game.
Tech ties it up in less than 30 seconds.
Wow. Well done by Indiana Tech. Good play. Reshi passes to Bluey. Gets the double. Zanny not able to reach it. It's going to be 3-3.
It might just be a knockout right here.
Yep. Kickoff.
Ooh,
Good kick up by
unfortunately,
Indiana
Zanny
Tech.
doesn't get the double
Gets the
touch.
skim.
Velocity at least in a good position here. Gonna rotate back, rush mode coming in.
Gets a shot. Good control by Thunder. Takes his space. Very well done.
Blue is
Looking for a
going in
dunk.
for something. Gets a good touch.
Good dunk here.
Kills that momentum.
50.
Velocity's gonna come in. It's off the backboard. He's gonna center it.
Pressure doesn't get it.
Yep.
Zanny with the counter.
Oh, he misses though.
Unfortunate touch. Can they keep possession? Reshi picks it up. Looks for a cross. Misses on the shot. They get possession.
They're gonna
Good touch
rotate it
by Reshi.
around. That was a
Thunder on the
huge
ball.
touch bump there from Zan as well.
Plays it again for the cross. Can he get the reset? Zanny picks it up in the corner. Not good. Velocity on the ball.
Good
Good
bump there.
50s.
Louise got it. It's off the
Good shot.
backboard.
Good clear.
Oh. That was really close there for UMU.
Another unfortunate touch. Reshi with the shot. Great block by Thunder. Huge defense. They're on low boost and he gets the
Reshi
shot.
gets the shot.
4-3. Great shot by Rush. They were low on boost. Took advantage. Great shot. Good placement. 1 minute left to go. Can Mount Union bring this back?
They absolutely can, especially the way they were playing earlier on. I mean, Indiana Tech locked in, though. They made a great adaptation. It's been working for them, so they're sticking to it. At this point, it's just Mount Union trying to find some sort of, you know, opening in that defense. And I mean, once Indiana Tech just gets on the offense, they are so on it. It's crazy to see them just get these setups.
Yep.
I
We
mean,
see one
insane
here.
coordination, and that's really scary right now, especially when you start running low out of boost, like on that last goal.
Like 100%.
Huge contest there from Thunder. Resh is going to receive it.
Plays again. Plays
He's going to get the
reset.
flip reset. Unfortunately, just doesn't
Picks
get
up.
the right angle.
Thunder. Great demo by Bluey. Velocity.
It's up in the air. Thunder's going
Good
for
dunk.
it.
They have 10 seconds.
Goes for the demo instead of touching.
They got to make a play here. Make it count.
Good touch there from Bluey.
Yeah,
It's
good
off the
aggression.
backboard.
Almost gets another.
Oh, and that's the first game going to Indiana Tech. Really, really close game there.
Wow. Mount Union had a great start. They just let them get momentum after the 3-1.
They couldn't really find the right defense to, you know, lock down IT out. I think that's the major thing is, you know, once Indiana Tech realized where they could play, you know, how they can contest, what they needed to do, they just started. I mean, they were being consistent with it. They weren't trying to rush. They weren't, you know, trying to force an option. They were just letting the option come to them and getting the setups. And I think that's where University of Mount Union really suffered from, was that they were you know, trying to force an option out and leaving. I mean, like 2 of those goals early on were just them leaving their net open.
No, yeah, 100%. Let's see if Indiana Tech can continue with that consistency.
Good touch from Thunder. It's off in the air. He's going to follow it up. A little tiny ground pinch there. Trying to make something happen. Ooh, that was not the right angle there. I mean, I don't know. Thunder was up.
Oh, this could be a goal. And it is!
Thunder
with
getting the
shot.
huge carry there. Basically doing almost all the work for that.
Yeah, punishing the mistake is something Mount Union is very good at. Indiana Tech has to be very careful with their touches. 1-0.
Here we go.
Thunder,
It is
great
early in the
kickoff.
morning, so a lot of these teams
Great
are going to
demo.
be still waking up, still warming up. I
Blue with the
know
shot.
Silent Wolf was playing really good early on in their game for Ashland and just started falling off just a little bit there, probably from, you know, cramped up hands or just cold. Tends to happen a lot in Rocket League, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
Resh getting a crazy demo there on Thunder. Good clear there from Zan.
You're low on blue. Good control by Rush. Keeping possession. Great touch. He's doing it by
gonna steal
himself.
that boost as well.
Looks for the pass off the backboard.
Ooh, that's a nice
Great
clear there from
counters. Could be
Zanny.
post. Not enough. Bluey with the clear. Great. Oh my goodness.
Velocity's got a shot on goal.
Oh,
That's in.
what a shot. Great play by Indiana Tech. What a pass by Reshi. Velocity trusting the pass. Looks for the open. Beautiful placement. Thunder and Icy just couldn't reach it.
It was really, really good there from that.
Tie the game.
3 3/4 left in the clock.
Good pass to Bluey. Looking for the backboard. Can he get the angle? Possession to Mount Union.
Yep,
Icy
Icy's
on
gonna
the ball.
get it and gonna sneak it past Bluey
Still
there.
goes. Great fake by Velocity. Does it by himself. Gets the bump. Not enough. Zanny's able to clear this out. Dunks in front of their net.
Bluey trying to make something happen there. Rush is gonna get it up. He's gonna try to get it centered.
Ooh.
That was a nice fake out there. Velocity
Oh
gonna
my-
receive that. It's off the ceiling. It's received off the Resh. Unfortunately,
by Thunder.
doesn't get it fast
Velocity
enough.
just owning their backboard.
And there
Great
it is,
shot.
Bluey. Huge team coordination there from Indiana Tech.
Velocity's been on their backboard almost this whole round. Getting important touches down to Bluey. Perfect finishing there. Finding the bottom left. Mount Union got to step up on defense. Icy. Playing it
Trying
calm
to
in the
get
corner.
a corner pinch there to clear it.
Zanny unfortunately doesn't get the touch he wants, but he comes back on defense. Reshi with the
Rush
shot.
mode gets it in the corner. That's a huge clear there from Thunder.
Well done.
Oh, the nice little collision there from Velocity to get Zanny off the ball.
Looks for the pass here.
Icy trying to get the double touch there.
Zanny on the ball. Gets bumped.
Really tight play there from Indiana Tech as well.
Zanny again on the aggression.
He's going to pass it down. Oh, Icy doesn't quite get to it fast enough.
Blue in the 2v1 against Thunder. Looks for the bump and he finds it. Off the post. Good 2v1.
I don't know if Bluey just faked hitting the ball to make that happen. No, never mind. He
Oh,
tried to
wow.
go for a bump on Thunder.
Yeah, very well
Just
done.
the angle looked weird.
Very well executed from that angle. It was very tough. Hard spot for Thunder.
That is a crazy kickoff angle, by the way. Just straight up.
Oh, double commit by Indiana Tech. Good clear by Resh. Zanny tries to cross, finds Thunder. Trying to keep it in.
All right, there
Good
we
aggression
go.
from Mount Union.
That's a huge shot on goal there.
What's with Psycho?
potentially. Does not
Blue
get it.
shot. Velocity instantly up, but he
Misses.
misreads it.
Yep, Thunder's going to be on it. Unfortunately, gets bumped from behind.
Icy good. Touched himself. Finds it.
Tried to go for a bump on Bluey. Does not quite find that.
Thunder back into a 2v1 again. Good touch. Reshi finds it first.
Yeah,
Plays
Rush
a
is going to get
double.
it. Oh, does not get the double, though.
Denied by Icy. Great demo. Might be an own goal. Can he reach it? Oh, no.
That is an own goal.
Very unlucky.
I saw what he was going for there. He was trying to get it off the back.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
very unfortunate.
Just
Huge
wasn't fast
demo.
enough. He had no boost. That was the problem. Hard to defend when you've ran out of resources.
Yeah. 4-1 for IT. Shot for Bluey. Great save by Thunder. Thunder on the clear. Beats
There we
2.
go.
2v1. Zanny on the ball. Plays it cool. Plays it calm. Looks for the shot. Great flick over 1.
Velocity's just
demo.
going to bounce it up. That's a nice pop there. Rush is going to receive it. Gets the flip reset. Gets it off the backboard. Bluey follows it up. It's
Can they
off the
get it
top.
up?
And there's Velocity to follow it up.
What a play. Making it 5-1. Just on the goal line. So close. Very hard spot to get that out. Great finish. Indiana Tech.
All right, there's the nice pass there. Rush is going to receive it off the backboard, follow it down. It's out of the corner. Good control there. Good
Big
50-50.
50s.
Unfortunately, Icy comes back around.
What a save.
Zanny's going to get it off the corner. Never mind, Blue's going to contest and hit it.
Thunder looking to control. Doesn't get the touch he likes. Finds it again. Looks for mid to Icy. Icy with the
Icy's
shot.
got the shot. Rush receives. Good save there.
Then he puts it back in.
Huge
with the
touch
clear.
from, that was a nice angle from Bluey. Unfortunately, not going to quite follow it up the way he wanted to, and that's an open net
what a
there.
50. 5-2. Not much time for Mount Union to work with.
I mean, 19 seconds. You really, I mean, 3 goals in 19 seconds ain't happening. But I mean, they're
Very low
making the
chance.
adaptions. They're getting goals now.
Yeah. Getting
They're
the
starting to
momentum back,
figuring out.
for sure. Great fake. Looks for the pass. Oh, that clear. Wasted lots of time. Thunder has to do a full.
He's going to go for a
field
nice
play.
follow-up there. Rush is going to get it back off to Velocity. Huge pass. Thunder, or that's not Thunder, it's Zanny, is going to get it off the backboard. And that's a nice shot on goal. Unfortunately,
Wow.
it's going to bounce. And I mean, a huge attempt there. But I'm starting to think Mount Union's figured it out. They made an adaptation. They're starting to work their problems out. They're doing better on their offense at the very least against Indiana Tech. They just got to figure out where they're going to end up going with their defense. That's, I mean, getting scored on that many times, especially with the amount of shots on goal that you see from Indiana Tech, is really scary. I mean, Blue was 6. Granted, only 1 goal, but 6 shots on goal is really, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of, getting that anxiety rush real quick of, oh, I got to save this.
No, yeah, for sure. Mount Union had a huge game 1 starting off with the lead, but Indiana Tech gets the comeback, and I believe they got the comeback because, they've been heavy on the demos. It's been working for them, and you see them continue demoing in this game, getting them the 5-1 win, or 5-2, sorry. And these demos have been working very well for Indiana Tech. Might be something to look out for now for Mount Union. They're able to catch on, dodge these demos, get the counterattack, and we'll see how it plays out.
I mean, here we go.
Double kickoff.
Nice kickoff there. Blue is going to get it back to Velocity. Velocity is not going to decide to touch it. Ice is going to clear. That's a nice pass from Velocity, but unfortunately, no one's really there to get it.
Counterattack. Icy holding the back line well. Good touch to himself. Leaves it.
Ooh, Bluey just
misreads.
misses.
Thunder picks that up instantly. Great touches. Great speed by Thunder.
Bluey overshot. That's A-okay though. Velocity miscalculated that one. And at least
bumps.
Indiana Tech did not
shot.
end up having that rolled around on them after 2 misses like that.
Oh, yeah. At 50.
That was a nice 50
Midfield.
from Thunder, actually. That was calculated to be passed off to Zanny, it looked like. Fortunately,
Good pass out.
not going to
extension.
be exactly what they
Nice
want to
50.
make with it. Icy's going to try to stall it a little bit.
Pass to midfield. Double commit by Indian attack. Can they punish them for that? Zanny would reset. Gets the bump off. Still in the midfield. Oh, what
Icy.
a fake.
Okay, that was a nice 50-50. Icy
Blue on a
almost had a
shot.
shot on goal there.
Great clear by Thunder.
Icy's going to have to do something here in this corner. He's going to get it free. He's going to get a nice 50-50.
50.
Zanny's going to clear it. Nice. Really good coordination there from UMU.
Bluey on the ball. Great play by Bluey. Looks for the bump. Can Reshi finish it? And it's 1-0. What a play. The Bluey-Reshi chemistry. Trusting Bluey's flip reset and bump here. Staying with the play was huge by Rush. Good finish.
Yeah, really, really nice play there from IT.
Yeah, Mount Union got to step it up on the defense.
They are doing
be
a
a little
little
more
better on the
aggressive.
defense, but they're still letting themselves run out of resources.
Great shot by Rush. Great save by Thunder, and he keeps it.
Zanny's off the
Wait for the
backboard with
double.
it. That's a nice touch there from Velocity.
Great double. Looking for a shot.
Unfortunately, doesn't
Zanny's
find
last.
it.
Great save. Is it enough? Thunder.
Thunder's going to
gets
get
it
there
out.
just in time.
Blue with the shot. Good clear. Zanny helping him out.
Still in the corner.
Pushes him off. Blue with the
Bluey's gonna
shot.
try to
Great
get a
save by
shot.
Icy. Rush plays the double. Gets it. Zanny clears it off the line.
This might be a turnaround here for UMU.
Counterattack. Plays the low 50. Gets demoed. Thunder keeping it back in.
Unfortunately, doesn't make anything come out of it, but I mean, it's still their offense. Zanny, unfortunately, doesn't get the 50-50 there.
Huge aggression by Thunder. No one's able to help him out. Great 50
Yeah.
by Icy. Keeping it back in with the demo.
Zanny.
Huge advantage here. Good, great pressure. 50s it to midfield. Reshi finding the clear. Looking for Bluey. Bluey to Velocity. Velocity with the shot. Is it in? Plays the fakes.
Oh my God, Velocity.
No!
Crazy read there.
That cannot be happening to Mount Union.
I mean,
Bumping
it
each
happens to
other.
the best of us. It happens to the best of us.
Panic
Velocity
clear.
is the final boss, so
Velocity. Great fake. What a play.
it's like playing Dark Souls when the boss hits third phase and you don't expect it.
Great
Here we go,
touch.
Thunder. Yep, going
Beats
for
two.
nice split there. Resh got it up in the air. That's a nice pop there.
Looking for the pre-jump play. Oh my goodness. Their passer is working.
They were focused a little bit too much on Bluey there. I don't know if you noticed that. They looked like they were
Yeah.
prepping for Bluey to touch there, and then,
He was just faking him.
yep.
The Mirage. Great offensive passing by IT.
And UMU just wasn't in net either. They had someone who could have been in net, but a little bit of a just out of position issue there for Mount Union.
Let's see if they can get it back.
They got less than 2 minutes. It's going to be really hard, but not impossible.
Yep. Blue on the ball.
Nice floor
Pitches
pitch
it to
there.
Velocity, Velocity. Retreats. Reshi goes for the solo.
He's got the pop. He's got it off the backboard. Velocity's in position. Thunder's going to clear it. Or not quite clear it, but at least send it to the corner. Bluey's going to get bumped just a little bit. Bluey's going to get bumped again.
Plays the control. Zanny on the ball.
All right, Thunder just needs to clear this right now, and he does not get to the ball in time. Good pop there from Velocity. I don't know why Resh came up there, but it's back in the corner.
Yeah, passing it out to each other in midair. 50s in mid. Velocity finds the catch. Off the ceiling to himself. And it's just
That's
open.
in.
Bluey finishing it off. Making sure they secure the 4-0 lead. Wow, what a play. I mean, every play Indiana Tech does is a threat. And
Yeah, I mean, UMU just got
This is scary.
overcommittal to that clear, and unfortunately, it just wasn't clear.
Thunder looking for one. My solo here. Good bounce by Zanny. Can he finish? Not enough.
I mean, Indiana Tech's figured them out now. They have it locked down exactly where they want to be. And Mount Union's feeling the pressure now. They're starting to play a little sloppy, a little you know,
Yeah.
reckless. They really want to go to Texas. They really want the CECCC.
Yeah.
But
Looking for a desperate goal. Do anything they can, but Indiana Tech playing the pre-jumps, pitches in the air. Zanny with the save. Still on the goal line here for Mount Union. Great clear. 10
that
seconds
was a
left.
nice team pinch as well. Gonna get
Indiana
things
Tech.
nice and going for Mount Union. Though 4 seconds to make something happen, it's impossible at this
Yeah.
point. But I mean, if they can get 1 goal,
Wow.
nope, not gonna happen. Indiana Tech takes 3 games in a row here. Mount Union, this would be an insane reverse sweep to come out of them. They got it in them.
They seem a little down right now. Maybe a little confused, a little lost. They just got to wake up, play their game, be confident. They got to trust themselves a little more. I've seen a couple double commits on defense. You know, play
A
more
little
as
bit of
team.
overcommittals to clear balls that aren't guaranteed clear yet as well. It's leaving their net open. I don't know if that's a communication gap issue here for Mount Union or just them feeling the pressure, being a little reckless. And yeah, no, that's a crazy angle there
Wow.
from Indiana Tech, just right off the bat. 2 seconds into the game, that's first goal.
Huge kick up by Indiana Tech. What a start for them. Mount Union already digging themselves in a hole. Hopefully they can get out of it. Good kickoff. Looking for the attack. Icy.
Good follow-up from Icy there. It's going to be out into the corner. If they can get a good setup here. Trying to go for a demo, it looked like. Resh off the back. Passes it over to Velocity. Velocity misses.
They can punish off this.
Yep, Zanny's going to be able to get something going here.
Yep. You got to make sure these attacks count.
Good contest there from Thunder. It's going to be back off Velocity.
beats.
Tries to contest it. Zanny there. Zanny getting the bump, getting the boost from Bluey. That was crazy.
Looking for a 50. Thunder controls it effortlessly. Velocity on the ball.
Getting bumped,
Being
though.
bumped around.
Yeah, I mean, UMU starting to go for the bumps. They're starting to go for the more aggressive plays here. They want to control the space at this point, and I think that's where they're going with it now. And I mean, that's exactly what Indiana Tech was doing these last 2 games to them, or actually really the last 3. But yeah, that's a
What
huge score
shot
from Velocity,
from
though.
Velocity, finding the pinch off the reset. Fortunate touch by Thunder. Maybe Icy could have had it. Very unlucky. Maybe some more communication on defense.
Yeah, Thunder going for a bump on Rush and then deciding to just give ball. Zanny's going to go up to the contest.
Challenge. Plays the inline pass, but no one's there.
Unfortunately, trying to go for the demo instead of trying to get a touch to secure that ball. Didn't really pay off the way they thought it would. Icy's going up for the contest. Nice block there, going to keep it in play.
There's a shot.
Zanny gets a nice angle on that, but it's going to be cleared there from Resh. Bluey going for another shot on goal. Getting it set up. Resh is going to follow up. Nice clear there. And that might be an... Oh, Velocity gets to it just in time.
Looking for desperate shots. They got to make sure these opportunities count.
I think going for
Resh-
setups instead of shot opportunities might be the better play, trying to get control of the ball. I mean, that's where Mount Union is suffering right now, is that you just can't find control.
Thunder, great clear. Just can't control it though, losing possession.
Ooh, Resh
Double
missing
commit.
ball. Velocity also missing ball.
Looking for Bluey.
I mean, Mount Union could have punished that, and
recycle.
yeah, they're gonna go for a dangerous play there, but
Thunder off the backboard. Bluey looking for the clear.
Resh
Low
with the
but
nice
gets a touch.
patience as well, trying to read that
Good pass.
situation.
Velocity constantly cherry picking their inline, backline. Thunder solo plays it. Can he get the goal? Great shot by Thunder.
UMU's still in it. They still
Wow,
have
what a
things.
play.
They still have things together.
This is the quality shot that they need to look for.
Yeah, that was a
Making
nice
sure
setup.
it counts.
And I mean, looking at it when we saw their player cam really quick, you can see full and well they had barely even reacted to that goal. They're locked in. They want it
Yeah.
bad. Icy going to go for the fake out there.
Danny. Thunder plays it safe, comes back. Very well done. Icy.
Resh getting the nice pinch.
Oh, finds the loose
Off
ball.
of.
Zanny, can he get a pass or a shot off? Great run. Oh, what a save by Reshi. Good touch by Thunder.
Icy's going to go back, rotate back.
Mount Union find the ball again.
Going to find a touch. Nice 50-50 there.
Finding possession again. Good
Thunder's going to get it off the back, or I guess
Good
the
touch.
sidewall.
Good aggression here. Finding the pressure.
UMU starting to find their aggressive play style here against Indiana Tech. They're starting to make that comeback. They have something in the works, but I mean, yeah, the nice save there from Zanny. Didn't even know he was back there anymore.
They got lots of space in the midfield. They take advantage. Plays it off the backboard. Velocity with the touch, but he gets bumped off. Icy with the shot. Bluey reads it. Zanny peels off. Thunder on the ball. Can they make a play here? Reset, under one. Reshi with the clear.
Zanny's going
Union
in. Nope, never mind.
still
Icy gets the
pressuring.
50-50.
It's still huge for Mount Union. They've been pressuring. 1
Thunder's
minute
gonna
left to make
go
a play.
for. Oh, unfortunately, just doesn't get the right position on the
save.
ball there.
Rush looking for one.
Nice double commit there from
Huge by Thunder.
UMU.
Gotta be the one to clear it out for them. Velocity plays a slow air dribble.
Good contest there from Thunder. It is looking like Reshi's got to get it
Double,
off the
double.
backboard though. Bluey's going to
Shot.
follow it up. That's a shot.
Great clear, looks for the extension pass. Thunder on the ball, can he make a play again?
He's going to make something happen. It's off
Makes
the
him
corner.
awkward. Shot!
Oh, Resh just
What a
barely
save.
saves it.
Off the crossbar, they keep it in. Velocity looking for a clear, finding the pass.
Icy almost getting demoed
Does
there,
not come
jumping
in with
over.
the play, leaving Bluey back alone. Can they make this count? Pass to Zanny. Icy finds possession again. In a
Velocity's
3v1. 10 seconds left to make a counter play.
They
Velocity
can make
wasting
something
time in the
happen.
air.
Yep. Just going for
Beautifully
a stall.
Can they keep this up?
Yeah,
Off the
that's-
corner. He keeps it up. Oh my.
They're just teasing them at
It's
this
still
point.
up.
They want
Thunder.
the goal so bad.
No.
And that's going to be it. Indiana Tech
GG's.
winning things out.
Indiana Tech. Great series. Wow.
UMU was just locked in that last game. They definitely had it back, but I mean, Indiana Tech, they're just so goated. Really hard to compete against that team, especially just given how many hours they put into things, how coherent that team is. It's really, really hard just to, play against Indiana Tech when they're this hungry for that seat in Texas. I mean, I was talking to them yesterday. They feel very confident they're going to get that seat. So, I mean, they are first seed if I'm not mistaken. So they have the goal to back it. So, and that's our bracket here for Rocket League. Mount Union versus Cleveland State. The run back earlier that unfortunately left Cleveland State into losers. But we'll see Mount Union see if they can run it back against Indiana Tech and hopefully learn something from that game, reflect on it, and maybe we'll see them back in grand finals, or maybe they'll lose to Cleveland State in a turnaround, and we'll see the top two seeds there play it out in grand finals.
Yep. Mount Union just has to apply what they learned from this game to their next game and see if they can get it all back.
Yep. We'll be hopefully back here, I want to say, in about, 15-ish minutes? Yeah, just about 15-ish minutes with that. I think it's Rocket League next, right? Overwatch? All right, we're actually coming back with Overwatch here at 11 or noon, right? No, 11. So, yeah, we'll be right back, guys, with Overwatch.